devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil.
I remember I was only 13 when I met the demon. Gave me a deuce and a bundle of cocaine. Told me to sell to my people, make sure you keep them fiending. If any try to shoot you, make sure that you leave him leaking. He said,
I'ma hold you down when problems pop up.
how you got me moving this dope? Want me in lockup? He said,
don't you want the Benz vertible with the top cut?
Yeah.
Stop bitching, get in that kitchen, let it rock up. Bitches love the dope boy, especially when it's pop up. I know you know Ron.
who the plug from by the block up?
I'll tell you a little secret, make sure that you keep your mouth shut. Ron got a Lexus, crib in Philly and Texas. Trip to the Bahamas, just got a whip for his mama. He fucking up in commas, be honest, he seeing decent dope.
I hear you, but I just seen Ron about a week ago. In fact, he ain't looking too good. His knees is kinda slow. I asked him why the struggle. He got stuck up for his bundle, but them 6 hollow tips in his legs what made him crumble.
At least he got the house and mama is living good.
Said the feds took it all. He right back in the hood. I see you try to play me. You gave us crack in the 80s. Made us abort our babies and making hoes out our ladies. I know you got me gravy, but Satan, you must be crazy. It's gonna take more than them cars when to amaze me. I seen niggas shoot for the stars, but being lazy. Never get their head at the clouds, so you don't faze me.
I guarantee that you won't regret it. Remember I said it.
Nah, you could dead it.
What you saying? I can't win?
Nah, devil, nice try. So until we meet again,
I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't religious or superstitious, but we've been getting fucked and put to the side like a mistress. Police patrolling why? Because prison became a business. They murder one of ours and they start talking about forgiveness. We think that it's alright because we got public assistance. If this ain't hell, dog, what is this? Where was all lives mattered when they killed Osama? There was no peace talk like the Dalai Lama. Bush dropping bombs saying he gon' bring the drama. They got justice, man, they even caught the Boston bomber. But when we ride, they send the military and armor. When we fight oppression, then our people die a martyr. You reap what you sow, some people call it karma. When Christ return, y'all gon' get this harvest like a farmer. Don't tell me don't bring up the past no more. They still trying to settle the score with a side of Shakur. I changed my life and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night I look behind me and see flashing lights, patting me down. You got nothing that's poking me right. I don't smoke or push pills, I gave up my vice. So Mr. Officer, why you wanna take my life? And your honor, why you gave our homeboy's life? I've been wondering why you shot our homeboy twice. Pussy with a gun screaming out that he got a knife. He came from Habibi's spot, it was chicken and rice. Shit's trife, I'm just giving visuals like Skype. Ask Trayvon, Mike Brown, Akai Gurley, Eric Garner, Sean Bell, Philando, Alden Sterling, Jaquan McDonald. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. I pray for the demise of the devil. Lord knows I despise every devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil and said, I pray you die, every devil.
Till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nominee a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to the pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars. I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid. Shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance. One West rising to prominence. Cause I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupon for Uber. Rhymes hard like they've been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been the proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm throwing them off Patron and premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modify the chopper. The small heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm a ballin', ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when they heat's on, none of them can get through the fire around with me. And I had them niggas feel like a tire, down the deep. And I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because U.P.K. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me.
Check. Wow. Check. Testing. Check. Testing. Okay, my sound clear. Let's clap it up. Hey, Shalom, Fayetteville. We are the I.S.U.P.K under Commander General YAHANNA. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You know what I'm saying? Well, we teach Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the true Israelites of the Bible, man. We are not affiliated with no Hebrew or Christian group, man. You know what I'm saying? We stand alone, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why we call 1 West, because there's only 1 West. You know what I'm saying? If you are not in the I.S.U.P.K, you are not in the truth, man. No matter what your Christian pastor may tell you or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He does not have the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? The ones that have the truth is the priest and prophet of the Lord and the Commander General YAHANNA, man. You know what I'm saying? And today, with the help of the Lord, man, we're going to bring out this law, man, because, you know, all over the world, it's prevalent that, you know what I'm saying, I.S.U.P.K is bringing out that, you know what I'm saying, the law class. You know what I'm saying? What we have on Wednesdays night is the law class. You know, and one thing that the Christian church love to say, man, you know what I'm saying, is that the laws is done away with, man. And that's a bald-faced lie, man, you know what I'm saying, because they want to license the sin. You know what I'm saying? They want to sit here and say, God knows my heart. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, act like the things that they do is okay. You know what I'm saying? But, and the first thing they do is go to the New Testament, which is funny to me because it makes no damn sense because, one, who opens the book in the middle of the book? You know what I'm saying? Even YAHWH said, you know what I'm saying? I come in the volume of the book, it is written of me. You know what I'm saying? So he's in the Old Testament as well, in the New Testament as well. You know what I'm saying? So with the help of the Lord, man, you know what I'm saying? We're going to bring this thing out, man. You can read that for me out of one, Baba Kasha.
Book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17.
Go ahead.
Think not that I have come to destroy the law.
Stop right there. So like if I may, out of one, what color is that written in, Baba Kasha?
Red.
Kind of. We know when it's written in red, that means YAHWH is speaking, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is coming from YAHWH himself, man. So which is these Christians say that they follow Christ, but Christ taught the law. You know what I'm saying? When Christ was speaking right here, you know what I'm saying? The New Testament wasn't even, you know what I'm saying, written yet. You know what I'm saying? The Old Testament is what he was teaching from. You know what I'm saying? And like he said, think not that I come to destroy the law, man. So Christ said, don't even put it in your mind, man. And he had to say that during his time because back then they was thinking that the law was destroyed too, just like they think today. You know what I'm saying? And again, we know destroy means to eradicate something or to, you know what I'm saying, to get rid of, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the scriptures say that the earth about it forever. So like we're gonna get that later on, but keep going out of one. So like
or the prophets.
Right, come. Like it says, the prophet. So he didn't come to destroy what the prophet said or the law, man. You know what I'm saying? Moses, Jeremiah, you know what I'm saying? Isaiah, all the ones of the Old Testament, man. The things that they prophesied has come to pass or will come to pass, man. You know what I'm saying? When they taught the law or they taught about YAHANNA coming, man, this is what he's talking about right here. Keep going for me, I don't want Baba Kashab.
I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Right, and like out of Salaki, out of the Merriam-Webster dictionary, the word fulfill, you know what I'm saying, is another word for execute, which means to put in effect or meet the requirements of. You know what I'm saying? Which is every Christian, you know what I'm saying, love to say, well, Christ came to fulfill the law. You damn right he did. He came to make sure it was put in effect because that's why we had to get the new covenant in the first place, because we wasn't following the old covenant. You know what I'm saying? Because we were being disobedient. Or so like being disobedient to the Most High in Christ, which is not following his law, statutes, and commandments, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Give me the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 18, Baba Kashab.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law.
Stop right there, Salaki. Like it says in verse 18, for verily I say unto you, meaning truly I say unto you, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we know the words that are coming out of YAHANNA's mouth. You know what I'm saying? This is the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? What we bring forth in the I.S.U.P.K on the Commander General YAHANNA, man. You know what I'm saying? It says to heaven and earth pass. You know what I'm saying? Like I was getting ready to say earlier, like the scriptures say, you know what I'm saying? The earth about it forever. You know what I'm saying? So when you look up and you see the heaven and you see the earth, you know that these laws are still here, man. You know what I'm saying? They will never go away, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the foundations for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man, to have a moral of life, man. If you're not following these life statutes and commandments, you have no life, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You choosing death. You know what I'm saying? Keep going for me, other one.
Till all be fulfilled.
To all be fulfilled, man. And again, that's what YAHANNA came to do, man. You know what I'm saying? And again, we know these prophecies, like I said, is going to speak, man. And one prophecy said that YAHANNA is coming to crack these skies, man. And that's what we're working towards, man, to get this kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? And again, we still going to have the law even in the kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's our identity as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man.
Right.
That's our culture, man. You know what I'm saying? Give me the book of Matthew chapter 5, verse 19, Baba Kashab.
Verse 19.
Oh, Salakia, I ran through that too fast. But it says, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle. That one jot and that one tittle is the dotting of the I. You know what I'm saying? The crossing of the T.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So even to the littlest down, you know what I'm saying? Eating shrimp, pork, crab, or lobster, what Christians love to do. You know what I'm saying? Pastor Pork Chop tell you it's the new white meat. You know what I'm saying? Which is a bald-faced lie, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to eat no shrimp, pork, crab, or lobster, man. That's not even food, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord gave us food that we could eat, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know about you, but hey, I love me some fried or baked chicken. You know what I'm saying? Some good old fish. And we ain't talking about no catfish either. So if it don't have fins and scales, you are not to eat it, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Keep going for me on 19, Baba Kashab.
Verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments.
Stop right there, other one. Like it says in 19, whosoever. So one, again, the Christian church is going to say, well, see, that whosoever is talking about everybody because God loves everybody. You was a goddamn lie. Because
Right.
God does not love everybody. Because if he loved everybody, why he didn't give everybody the law, statutes, and commandments?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It says he only dealt with Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? He had not dealt so with any other nation. You know what I'm saying? So like it said that whosoever is talking about Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? We the ones that's breaking the law, statutes, and commandments.
That's
so
right.
much so that we living in hell today, which is Babylon or America, if I may. You know what I'm saying? So it said, like I said, whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, which is the dotting of the T, Salaki, the dotting of the I or the crossing of the T. You know what I'm saying? That one jot or one tittle. Keep going, other one.
And shall teach men so.
Stop right there, Baba Kashab. Ooh wee. Man, I don't know about you, but all I can hear is how I don't want to say Deacon beat him down Brown. You know what I'm saying? Or Pastor Pork Chop. You know what I'm saying? What do you call him? Bishop TD Snakes. You know what I'm saying? All these ones is the ones that's teaching to break the law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
Well, the Creflo Dollar said that it's evil to even keep the laws. You know what I'm saying? The Big Ten. You know what I'm saying? He reminded me of what was that? The movie I think it's Vampire in Brooklyn, if I may. You know what I'm saying? Where he said evil is good. Like, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that here, man. It's evil to not keep the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Right. And it's a wicked thing to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep going, Ottawa.
And he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
Stop right there. Ooh, man. I don't know about you, man. But we weren't working towards this kingdom of heaven, man. And I would hate to put all this work in there and then be the least in the kingdom of heaven, man. We in hell right now. So you see the ones that's in the least, you know what I'm saying, the least in hell. So just imagine what it's going to be like right now when you teaching Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that it's all right to sleep with another man's wife. Or it's all right to eat shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster. You're going to be the least in the kingdom of heaven, man. And that is not good, man. That's going to be worse than a homeless man, if I may. You know what I'm saying? Which is, again, we know, man, hey, that brother, he got it down bad, man. And if you're a homeless man in your kingdom, man, hey, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? But you better enjoy it while you can. Because like we seen, Babylon is going to fall. And it That's is right. falling today. You know what I'm saying? Keep going for me, Ottawa.
Damn right.
But
whosoever shall do and teach them.
Stop right there. Not only, again, we know that whosoever is talking about Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. Right. And it says, not only shall you teach them, but you got to do them, man. So that means, you know what I'm saying, like Yahweh shall say, don't do as the Pharisees did. You know what I'm saying? Do as they say. Because they was hypocrites, man. They taught the law, but they didn't do the law. You know what I'm saying? They try to enforce the law, but they didn't do the law themselves. You know what I'm saying? So like it says, you got to teach, not only teach the law, but you got to do the law. You know what I'm saying? So again, I can't be sitting here saying, man, you can't be eating that shrimp, pork, crab, lobster. But then when I get home, I got a pork chop sandwich with some cheese waiting on me. You know what I'm saying? That's the goddamn a hypocrite, if I may. You know what I'm saying? Keep going, Ottawa.
The same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
Most high in Christ, man. And again, that's what we working towards, man. You know what I'm saying? We want to be called great in the kingdom of heaven. We want to get our crown in the kingdom of heaven, man. We want, you know what I'm saying, when Yahweh shall come back to look at us and say, all right, I see you, soldier. You know what I'm saying? You was doing this work, man, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? No matter what obstacles came against you, man, you fought for, you know what I'm saying, the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we do, man. That's what we do in the I.S.U.P.K. We teaching and doing the law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? I heard my Ottawa say, man, when they see a brother in one West, man, they look at that brother and be like, well, damn, it's something about you that's different, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because we stand out like a sore thumb, you know what I'm saying, against every other, you know what I'm saying, Christian church or these other fake Hebrew Israelites, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. They hate their brother. You know what I'm saying? They hate, they still popping each other wives. You know what I'm saying? And it's just wicked, man. You know what I'm saying? Give me the book of Salaki. Book of Matthew chapter 19, verse 17, man. You know what I'm saying? Because in the I.S.U.P.K, man, we know and understand that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we are supposed to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, man. You know what I'm saying? No matter what your Christian pastor tell you, you know what I'm saying? It is not an evil thing to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Right. You know what I'm saying? The law, like I said earlier, this is our culture and our well-being, you know what I'm saying, amongst these nations, man. This is our identity in the sight of the nations, man. You know what I'm saying? You got that for me, Ottawa?
Book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 17. And he said unto him, why callest thou me good?
Stop right there for me, Ottawa. Just to give you a little backdrop, you know what I'm saying? What's going on, sir? Yahweh Shem and Shabbat. You know what I'm saying? The backdrop on this was, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, a brother came up to Yahweh Shah. He said, good master. You know what I'm saying? What good thing shall I do? You know what I'm saying? To have eternal life. You know what I'm saying? And then Yahweh Shah answered back and said, why callest thou me good? So that shows you right there, you know what I'm saying? You hypocrites that believe in this Trinity. You know what I'm saying? That Christ even saying, I'm not good, man. I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, the work of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like my Ottawa always say, I ain't sugar, honey, iced tea, man. You know what I'm saying? We try to give him all the honor and all that, but he always tell I ain't sugar, honey, iced tea, which is a humbling thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not looking at yourself as I'm about this work. You know what I'm saying? nobody's bigger than the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? That's heavy because even Commander General YAHANNA, when he was giving out the speech, when he, you know what I'm saying, for the Passover, he said that Yahweh Shah started the I.S.U.P.K, not Commander General YAHANNA, man.
Right.
And that's a very humbling thing for him to say, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep going for me, Adawan.
That is the Most High. So why callest thou me good? There is none good but one. That is the Most High.
Again, man, this is a cut to that Trinity, man. You Christians ain't looking too good talking about Jesus and Christ is the same person, man. Because if Jesus Christ was the same person, why would he say that he's not good and there's only one good but the Most High? Right. You know what I'm saying? Which is, again, we know the Most High and Christ is not the same person. You know what I'm saying? Because how you going to be the son of God? So you're the son of your own self? It don't make no damn sense, man. You know what I'm saying? But keep going for me. I don't want Baba Kashar.
But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
Right. Keep the commandments, man. You know what I'm saying? So we know that these laws, statutes, and commandments gives us life, man. You know what I'm saying? If I may, you know what I'm saying? Before I came into this truth, man, you know what I'm saying? I was a dead soul, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like we know you got to live, you know what I'm saying, your life. So like you got to die a spiritual death before you can even become that new creature, man. You know what I'm saying? So again, when you follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, that's you entering life. Because you eat shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster, man, that's death, man. You know what I'm saying? The brother sitting here getting high blood pressure, you know what I'm saying, getting gout, diabetes, man, that's all leading to death, man. You know what I'm saying? Again, we putting things in our mouth, Pauls, that ain't, you know what I'm saying, even you know what I'm saying, ain't even food, man. It's delicacies, man. And that's not what the Most High intended for us to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the Christ, you know what I'm saying, he said, those that lose their life shall find it. And those that find their life shall lose it. So you sitting here trying to find your life in the Christian church, man, you already lost already. You know what I'm saying? Because you're supposed to find your life in this I.S.U.P.K, man, under Commander General YAHANNA, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Give me the book of 1 John chapter 2, verse 3, Baba Kashar.
1 John chapter 2 and verse 3. Wait on the brother.
Oh, good night. He beat me to it. He pulling one of my tricks out the hat. Ooh wee. Go ahead, Ottawa.
And hereby we do know that we know him.
Stop right there, Salaki. It says, and hereby. So by this thing, you know what I'm saying, we know, which is the word know means have an understanding of. You know what I'm saying? Keep going for me, Ottawa.
And hereby we do know him that we Salaki. And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments.
Right, keep his commandments. Now, these last few precepts or these scriptures, man, is all coming out of the saying the old Salaki, the New Testament, man. So for these Christian church, you know what I'm saying, and these, you know what I'm saying, these pastors, Deacon beat him down Brown to tell you that, you know what I'm saying, the laws is done away with. I don't see where he get that from, man. You know what I'm saying? He teaching basically for filthy lucre, man. You know what I'm saying? For his sake. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing about that is, man, you know what I'm saying? Again, Yahweh Shah, even though any prophet that you see that was preaching, you know what I'm saying, he was talking of the law, statutes, and commandments, man. So again, you keep saying the law, statutes, and commandments is done away with, but where does that say that in the New Testament, man? You know what I'm saying? Keep going for me out of verse 4, Baba Kashar.
Verse 4. He that said, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar.
Nah, he telling the truth.
Is a liar.
The Christian pastor is what?
A liar.
Deacon beat him down Brown is what?
A liar.
Keep going.
And the truth is not in him.
Right. Like I said, he that said, and that we're not just talking about that he, that she too. The one that's wearing them big hats in church, sitting in the front of the pews, talking about some, oh, the guy knows my heart. I got a relationship with God. What the hell does that even mean, man? You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't not follow his law, statutes, and commandments, you don't even know the Most High, man. Just like the scripture says, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, he that said, I know him, and keeping not his commandment is a liar, man. You are a damn liar if you're not keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments and say you know the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? And it says, and the truth is not in him, man. So again, we know that truth, you know what I'm saying, boils down to having the law, statutes, and commandments. So again, your whole life is a lie, and you're choosing death if you're not following the law, statutes, and commandments. Keep going for me, Adawan, Baba Kashar.
Verse 5. But whosoever keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of the Most High perfected.
Man, that's so heavy, man. Because, you know what I'm saying, every time I read this scripture, all I can think about is the I.S.U.P.K, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we know the love of God is keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? And with that, you know what I'm saying, we know that brotherhood and sisterhood is synonymous with each other. And that's a part of the keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Because even YAHANNA said, you know what I'm saying, the law hinges on these two things. You know what I'm saying? Love the Lord with all thy might and thy soul and thy heart. You know what I'm saying? And love thy neighbor as we love thyself, man. You know what I'm saying? Because again, like it says, but whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God perfected. So, that Christian pastor again, you always say nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? But even this love that of the Most High, which is brotherhood and sisterhood, or keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, is perfected in him that does so. You know what I'm saying? And it says, hereby we know that we are in him. So we know that, you know what I'm saying, everyday walk of life, when you know what I'm saying, fathom and thinking about these law, statutes, and commandments, and not just thinking about them, but doing them and teaching so, the Most High is in you, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Give me the book of Romans chapter 6, verse 1, Baba Kashan. We're going to keep bringing this thing out, man, showing you that, you know, the Christian church is a lie, man. You know what I'm saying? You've been told a lie all your life, man. Even me. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the church, man. I just knew I was serving the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And come to find out, I got a slap in the face to find out that nothing I was doing was righteous. You know what I'm saying? It was all of wickedness, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead for me, Ottawa.
Romans chapter 6 and verse 1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound?
Now we know. The Christian church love to say that we're not under the law, brother. We under grace.
Right.
Hold up. Well, if we under grace, if you paying a bill, you know what I'm saying? They give you a grace period, but you still got to pay that bill once that grace period is over. You know what I'm saying? So even we know too, this is Paul speaking. And we know every Christian pastor or every Christian love to run to Paul's writings, but don't understand a damn thing that Paul is saying, because Paul is speaking of the ones that know the law, like he said himself. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, what shall we say then? You know what I'm saying? So he asked the question, shall we continue in sin? You know what I'm saying? We know sin is the transgression of the law. You know what I'm saying? That grace may abound. You know what I'm saying? And like he's asking that question to find out. You know, we sitting here talking about, well, we under grace, but we're not under law. But you're supposed to keep sinning because you're under grace. Right. You basically making, you know what I'm saying, the death of YAHANNA in void, man. That's, you know what I'm saying? In vain, Salaki, if I may. You know what I'm saying? Give me Romans 6 and 15, Baba Kashan.
Verse 15. What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace?
Again, man, Paul had to reiterate that thing, man. Just like how Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians do, man. We got to say something. We got to say something again to let you know we mean business, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, what then? You know what I'm saying? So after all this sinning you doing, and you supposed to be under grace, you supposed to be keep sinning again? You know what I'm saying? So you saying YAHANNA died just so you can keep sinning, man. That makes no goddamn sense, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, shall we sin because we are not under law, but under grace? Like I said, man, we have a grace period to get it right with the Most High in Christ, man. And it will behoove you to do what you're supposed to do to get right, man. Follow these law, statutes, and commandments, man. Matter of fact, get in all black. You know what I'm saying? Black boots, headband, and scarf. And you know what I'm saying? And try to get this name, man, and become a trooper, man, under Commander General YAHANNA, man, under the Most High in Christ, man. You know what I'm saying? Read that last part, Baba Kashar said,
God forbid.
Man, that means hell no. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you sitting here thinking that, you know what I'm saying, we can sin and this and that, and it's all right to eat shrimp, pork, crab, or lobster, man. It was never said that you can do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we read earlier, man, till heaven and earth pass, one jot, one tittle shall no wise pass in the law. Okay, come on. And with that, we're going to bring up the next priest and prophet of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? My brother, priest and prophet, I.S.U.P.K.
Clap it up. I'll take questions if anybody have questions. If not, jump right into the topic. No questions in the room? None online? All right, we'll sign Christ. Let me get Psalms chapter 119 and verse 103. We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Command and General YAHANNA. We're not affiliated with any Israelite group.
Said 119.
Come, 119, verse 103.
Come. Yeah, I got you. The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 103.
Go ahead.
How sweet are thy words unto my taste.
Mm-hmm.
Yea, sweeter than honey to my mouth.
Break that down.
Salaki, if I may, sir, you know what I'm saying? We know, you know what I'm saying, these words that come out of, you know what I'm saying, this book, man, you know what I'm saying, it's like a comfort to us, man. You know what I'm saying? So even it's sweet in our mouth because we know understanding these laws, statutes, and commandments or teaching this word, man, it's a sweet thing to bring our people in, man, to follow the Lord, man.
That's right.
It says, how sweet my words unto my taste. You know what I'm saying? So if I may, I know it says Salaki, I'm about to do it again. I know you said it with the precept. But Salaki, sir, you know what I'm saying? Like it says, yeah, sweeter than honey to my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So we know already how honey tastes. You know what I'm saying? And it's a good thing to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like we know we're supposed to eat this whole roll, you know what I'm saying, with the Old Testament and the New Testament. So like it says, you know what I'm saying, we knowing that we going out here doing the work of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a sweet thing, man. That's a good thing to do.
Right. So like these words, man, you know, honey, like you were saying, it's sweet. You know, it's a good thing. You know, it's very pleasurable. You know what I'm saying?
Come.
These words are like that. You understand? Like these laws, statutes, commandments, same thing you was just breaking down. Keeping these laws, man, it's good.
Right.
Knowing Christ is black, knowing who the devil is, you know, that's a good thing.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? It feels good to know it.
Right.
Like these words comfort you, man.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing that you shouldn't be in a Christian church, knowing that your Christian pastor is a liar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing that everything that you've learned from this point up until this point, knowing that everything you learned is a lie, and you finding that out through these words is very pleasurable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody always say, oh, God love everybody, but nobody ever opened the book to see that God only loves one specific race of people.
That's right.
So like a nation of people.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you find that out, you just keep going. That's why we joined the I.S.U.P.K. Right? We find out Christ is a black man, and the brothers out there on that street corner show you, and next thing you know, you're like, hang on now. These brothers with these braids and these gold teeth ain't ignorant.
Right.
These brothers got a little knowledge in here.
That's right.
And then next thing you know, you come to class, you find out who the devil is.
Right.
You find out how to treat your brother.
Right.
You start learning these words, and they like it's so sweet. It's good. You know, you want more and more.
Damn
you understand?
Right.
Read on.
Come, verse 104. Through thy precepts I get understanding.
Through what?
Through thy precepts I get understanding.
Through the precepts you get understanding. You understand? When you first see these brothers on that street corner, when you first get into the classrooms, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on.
Right.
And then the Lord open your eyes to these precepts. These brothers breaking them down so beautifully, man.
Right.
You ever seen Jeremiah Hyman break down the whole Big Bang thing that they call it, the Big Bang Theory?
Right.
You ever heard him break down Genesis? It was beautiful, man.
Damn
like
right.
These brothers break down precepts in such a way, like, and they put it together. They paint the whole picture, if I may, out of one. They paint the entire picture so that you can see it, man.
Right.
And this stuff becomes like you start understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like you start realizing why you got treated a certain way growing up by a certain people. You start realizing, you know, man, get a Lord a hand, man. Yeah, man. What's up in Christ, man? What's up in Christ? Hey, nice to see you sitting down in here, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, Salaki. I did not tell him. I told him, I said, you know what, man? So you might well go ahead and get on in too, brother.
That's right.
Well, we talking about this sweet thing that we talk about these scriptures, right? It's sweet because there is no end to it. You understand? Once you get that first taste of it, it's like, damn, what's next? And then you talk about when you think about all the things you ever question in life, right? And then you come into a class, you learn one thing. And when the thing that you learn, not just something that somebody made up, it's something there for you to read.
That's right.
It's something that you can taste, something that's tangible you can hold on to. And not only do you get that, guess what? If you got another question, guess what you're gonna get? A precept.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If you ask another question, guess what you're gonna get? Another precept.
That's right.
And it's just like honey, it's gonna continue to flow.
That's
and
right.
honey is known to be sticky as well.
Yes,
So I'm saying, so not only you gonna get it
Right.
sweet, you gonna mess around and get stuck, man. So get a Lord a hand for the young man stepping in tonight.
Man.
Right.
Outside Christ, man. So like we get understanding through these precepts, man.
That's right.
We start realizing who we are in this place, man. You understand? We start learning how we can pick each other up, you know, and it's something that we never got in the church. You know what I'm saying? Like we never got a breakdown on the scripture in the church, man. You never went in the church and your pastor was up there preaching, you understand? And you could raise your hand in the middle of it and ask, what is this? What this mean?
Right.
You understand? But when you come into the I.S.U.P.K. and you get a teacher, not a preacher, you get a teacher, someone who's here to teach you these scriptures, because that's what they're supposed to do. Right. You're not supposed to preach. This book isn't made for preaching. Right. It's meant for teaching, man.
That's right.
You understand? Like this book is a history book of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man.
That's right.
Our lifestyle is in here. People who lost their identity can find themselves in this book, man.
Damn right.
This book was written by our ancestors for us, man.
Right.
For our learning.
Right.
Precept. You understand? So I know you can get it.
What, precept
Things
upon
written
precept?
4 times for our learning.
Oh, come.
Yeah. You learn in here, man. You're not gonna sit in this class and just walk away not knowing nothing, like you were doing at Christian church. It said the precepts, through the precepts, you get understanding, man. You lead a Christian church with so much conflict between baptism? What's the churches, Kodon? You know better than me. I was never in the Christian church.
Baptism, Episcopalian.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Zion.
you see all that? That's confusion. That's confusion right there. Why you gotta have so many? You know,
Right.
like you see what I'm saying? Why you gotta have so many? It should be one, man.
Right.
The I.S.U.P.K. stands alone. We don't stand with no other Israelite group.
Damn
We
right.
stand alone, man. We teach the truth according to the Bible. Go ahead.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime
Right.
were written for our learning.
See, these things was written for our learning, man. These things in this book was written for our learning, man.
Right.
You understand? This book teaches us how to treat each other, man.
Right.
It teaches us how to serve the Most High.
Like Sister Dose said, it definitely challenges how we've been taught to think and what we've been taught to believe.
That's right.
Damn right.
That's right, man. You can't be in here and not change.
Right.
You're gonna stick out in here if you still doing the same things that you was doing before you got in here. You're gonna stick out. You have to shed yourself, man. You understand? The Bible says you can't put old wine into new bottles.
Right.
Or new wine into old bottles. So lock it. Lest the bottles burst and you lose all the wine.
Mm-hmm.
You have to change when you come in here, man.
That's right.
You can't stay the same. The Lord requires you to change.
Damn right.
These precepts give you understanding. And if you get this understanding and choose not to change, man, Lord be with you.
Right.
You understand? You have to change when you come in here, man.
Right.
Read on.
Come. It says that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
Right. These scriptures keep us going, man. These scriptures give us hope, man.
Right.
In a place where we have no hope. We get no love in America, man.
Damn right.
Reading this Bible in the I.S.U.P.K., man, you get hope.
Right.
You understand?
Damn right.
You find freedom from this hellhole, man.
Right.
Called America. Why? Because you taught who to separate yourself from.
Right.
You understand? You taught who you should give your love to, who you should hate, according to the scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Let's jump back over to Psalms.
Come on, sir. The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 104.
Go ahead.
Through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way.
Therefore you hate every false way, man. Once you get in here, you learn that truth, man. You can never walk back into the Christian church.
Right.
Man. Even if you leave this school, you are not going to walk back into that Christian church, man. Unless you just like being lied to. You understand? But if you got real, true understanding, you're going to hate every false way, man. That means you're going to hate Egyptology.
Right.
You understand? You're going to hate that Muslim crap. You understand? Once you get in here, you learn the truth, man. You're gonna hate every false way. Go ahead, brother.
And Salaki, sir, if I may, what you're saying is so heavy, it's so right, so much so that, you know what I'm saying, like it says, we get understanding. So we understand that, you know what I'm saying, changing our life is imperative, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
especially with following the law, statutes, and commandments, which is following the Most High.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So we stopped celebrating birthdays, you know what I'm saying, and holidays.
Right.
But we looked at like we crazy. You know what I'm saying? But the crazy ones is the ones that still believing in that lie, man. You know what I'm saying? Salaki.
You ever told somebody, nah, I don't eat pork?
Right.
You see the first thing they say? Oh, you must be Muslim.
Right.
The first thing they say, you must be Muslim.
Right.
No, the Lord say that you're not supposed to eat pork, man.
That's right.
That's that understanding, man. And you start hating it. Like once you stop eating pork and you start following the Lord, man, you start hating every false way, man.
That's right.
Christians say you can eat pork, just pray over it. Once you get in here, man, you're gonna start hating the smell of pork.
Right.
You start hating the smell of cigarettes and stuff, man.
Right.
You start looking at sisters like, nah, man, cover up. Like that, it don't even attract you no more. You understand? Once you start learning the true way and not the false way, man. Read on.
We'll read
Verse 105.
Sir. The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 105. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet.
The word is a lamp unto your feet, man. What does that mean?
Go ahead.
It means the word is a lamp unto thy feet, meaning that it's guiding you. You know what I mean? Like it's showing you your path. It's showing you what steps to take.
Right.
And so forth. You know what I mean? Like this is our manual, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Tell us what to do, what not to do, so on and so forth. Just like a car, you got a manual for a car. You know, they tell you how that car gonna run good. They tell you why it's running bad. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So our manual is telling us how to live. You know what I mean? But in society, like y'all bringing out, like we would choose the unsweetness. You know what I mean? Over this, we choose the bitter fruit over some honey. You know what I mean?
Right. You ever been in the world? Who all been in the world before? Yes, we weren't born in here, right?
Right.
So we was in the world, right? You ever sold drugs? You ain't got to answer that. The old man probably did, right? Slept with whores, XYZ.
Right.
The list goes on and on and on, right? Why did you do it? Go ahead.
Because it felt good. Like sinning feels good. Like sinning is easy. It's the easy thing to do. You know what I mean?
All right. Go ahead.
So like I say poverty.
Huh?
Like selling drugs, the reason why we did it is because of poverty.
Poverty. Okay.
I say we had no morals. You know what I'm saying? Because we was a lawless people. You know what I'm saying? So we thought what we was doing was good. You know what I'm saying? Like we thought it was okay. We like the brothers say, bro, you got to get it how you live. I got to provide for my family. You know what I'm saying? But you providing for your family, but you killing the people that you know what I'm saying, selling these drugs too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Salaki.
All y'all on it. All y'all right. You know, but I was looking for, you was walking in darkness, man. It's a lamp. The word is a lamp unto my feet. When you was in the world, you didn't have that light to guide you.
Right.
You was walking in darkness, right? Walking dead. You don't see, you don't know where you going.
Right.
What they say, going nowhere fast, right?
Right.
You selling drugs, why? You popping whores, why? What's the real reason? Because you wanted to die.
Right.
We were choosing death when we was in the world.
That's right.
Until we came in here. Now you got a lamp. Now you see where you're going. Now your feet, read on.
Come. Right. And light unto my path.
Now you have a path with light, man. Now you can see. You understand? You ain't just walking in the dark, stepping on bear traps that your oppressor done set for you.
Right.
You understand? Like when you walking in dark, man, you can't see a snake on that path.
Right.
You understand? You trip and fall, you don't know what you're falling over. Your oppressor set traps in front of you, man. They place traps in front of us, man. If you ain't got no laws, you ain't got no guidance, then what you gonna do? Right. You understand? Jim Hyman says something so that brother has a way with words. A way with words, a way with analogies, all of it, to piece it together. Say, when you're 21, you living your life to the fullest, man. You're doing any and everything that you want to do. Why? Because nobody can stop you. At one point, somebody was stopping you from doing what you wanted to do when you was living under their roof, your parents. They wouldn't let you do whatever you wanted to do. You turn 21, you go out, you do whatever you want to do. You understand? Because who gonna stop you? Nobody, right? That's the time of life, he was saying, where you should seek guidance.
Right.
That's the time where you need a lamp to guide your feet.
Yeah, right.
You need somebody to say, no, stop, don't do that. You understand? That's that time. And that's what we doing here. That's what we are changing, man. Right. We giving brothers a lamp so that they can see. Right. And we send them out into the world to give more brothers lamps, right. More sisters lamps. You understand? We're not letting our people walk in darkness no more, man. Right. You understand? I know you had something. I seen you looking.
So like, if I may,
Go ahead.
It's heavy what you said, because I think what Yahweh said, no man lighted the lamp and put it under, you know what I'm saying, under the bed.
That's
right.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So like you said, man, with that light, man, we letting our light also shine through, you know what I'm saying, the works that we do, man. You know
right.
what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, we stand out like a sore thumb, man, because we sit here, we have light, and we're not walking in the darkness, man.
Right.
It's a lot.
Damn right. That's right, man. You have to take that lamp, man, and guide, like, let it guide you, man.
Right.
Let it guide you. You understand? That's the only way that we get out of this hellhole called America, man.
That's right.
We have to come back to these laws, statutes, commandments, and choose not to follow the false ways, man. You understand?
Yeah, I'm right.
Let me get 1 John chapter 3 and verse 18. We have to choose life, man. Mm-hmm.
The book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 18.
Go ahead.
My little children,
Uh-huh.
let us not love in word,
Right.
neither in tongue,
Uh-huh.
but in deed and in truth.
Who got it?
So like you said, if I may, you know what I'm saying? One, this is a cut to the Christian church. Well, so like if I may first to start off, you know what I'm saying? This is my little children.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we know this is talking to a specific group of people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Which is, we know the children of Israel, just like, you know, we're referred to. You know, it says, let us not love in word, you know what I'm saying, neither in tongue. Mm-hmm. Like I said earlier, this is a cut to the Christian church.
That's right.
Because they say they love you, but they don't show you they love you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They always want to say or give you lip service, you know what I'm saying, if I may, but they're not showing you, because love is an action word. You know what I'm saying? So like it says, but in deed and in truth. So again, we can't show anybody, especially our brother and sister, that we love them by just saying I love them and not doing nothing for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got to show them by putting the deed forth.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? And that truth is following that law, statutes, and commandments. It's a lot.
I'm saying Christ. You're absolutely correct, man. You know, that Christian church, man, oh, goodness gracious.
Right.
Boy. I feel bad for any brother that get trapped in there, man.
Right.
Any brother that get trapped in there. Because that place right there, man, America already bad.
Right.
The church just adds to it 10 times over, man. Right. You understand? You know, pastors teach to love in word and in tongue, man. They teach that you can just say, oh, I love Jesus. All I have to do is just accept Christ as my Lord and Savior. And what they say, they sit up there in church pews with big behind hats on. Right. I accept you, Jesus. Touch me. What is that, man? Brothers sitting in the church crying, hugging the pastor, men hugging each other, wiping tears from each other. Like, I love you, brother. Nah, man. Nah, man. You loving in word, man.
Right.
You loving in word in that church, man. The Bible says you have to love in deed and in truth, man.
That's right.
Man, you got to do work. You have to do work, man.
Right.
You understand? Like if you ain't out doing work, then you don't love the Most High, man. You got to keep the laws to show that you love the Most High. You understand? You have to treat your brother the right way. Say, Salaki, you know what I'm saying? Forgive me, brother. Like, that's how you show that you love your brother. Right. Helping your brother out. Standing on them street corners, teaching your people. That's showing that you love your people, man.
Right.
Showing brotherhood is showing that you love your people. Sisterhood. You understand? Like, just saying it, that don't mean nothing. What's how the saying go? Oh man, got away from me. Actions speak louder than words.
Right.
You have to do these things, man. What does the word deed mean? Let's look up deed. You have to look. You have to do these things, man. You can't just say it and expect it to be real. A Christian will tell you they love you every day. Go ahead.
Deed, an action that is performed.
A what?
An action that is performed intentionally or consciously.
An action, man. You have to do something. Right. You have to put your body in motion, so they say. You understand?
Right.
You got to do something, man. You can't just say that you love a brother and you ain't doing nothing. Right. You understand? Everybody always say, "Oh, I love black people. I love black people," but nobody try to stop the drug dealer from selling them drugs. Right. You understand? Nobody tell them not to eat pork. Nobody tell them not to go to strip clubs. Right. Nobody tell them that once you sleep with that sister, that's your wife. Right. You understand? That's showing love, man.
Right.
You have to teach, man. We have to teach. You understand? You can't just say it, right? Drop that. Let me get Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, 12 and 10. You can't love and word, man. You have to do some works with this. Commander General YAHANNA done perfected the love for blacks and Hispanics, man. Right. And he taught us how to perfect that love by going out and teaching our people. Go ahead, brother.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
Do what?
Never trust thine enemy.
Go ahead.
For like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
What does the word never mean? Love and word, man. Our oppressors say they love us all the time, right?
Right.
But their deeds, their actions show different.
Right.
The slave master don't love us, man.
Right.
They actions show us that they don't love us. They kill us in the streets over and over and over again. Right. Hell, they gave us Christianity. That right there shows you they don't love you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they used to take in slaves didn't eat pork when they was on those slave ships. You understand? Because we knew at that point in time, that we weren't supposed to eat it. You know what they used to do? They used to take and knock their teeth out and force the pork in their mouth for them to eat it. Go ahead.
They what they used to do is a lot of times too, just depending on your master or whatever, they would shove a tube down your throat,
right?
Like a metal rod, and then
that's right.
And we still will fight, you know what I mean? When they were doing that, we'll fight. So they tie you down, put the tube down, and stuff the pork down there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they forced us to eat it, man. Why? Because they ain't love us, man. Right. That was that right there is an act of hate, man.
Right.
You understand? Them shooting us in the streets is an act of war, man.
Right.
Against God's chosen, man.
Right.
You got that definition of never?
Right.
Go ahead.
Never. At no time in the past or future.
Right. At no time.
Occasion, not ever.
In no time, at no time in the past or future, meaning then or now, right? We not supposed to trust our enemies, man.
Right.
Martin Luther King was a fool for telling us to join ourselves with these people, man.
Right.
The Bible says we're not supposed to trust them at all. Not then and not now. When we was on them plantations, we did not trust our slave master, man. We did not. Because we knew at any given moment what would happen.
They'll turn their back. You know what I mean? They'll kill us. We'll die.
Right. Like, at any given moment, like, they knock your teeth out, forcing pork down your mouth. Right. You hanging from a tree. Your baby's getting sold up a river. You getting 50 lashes on your back because some white woman says you whistled at her.
Right.
Or put to death. Right. Because you looked them in the eyes. You didn't stick your face in a bucket to laugh.
Right.
We can't trust our enemies, man. We cannot. Us trusting our oppressor leads us to aborting over 200,000 babies a year, man.
Right.
It leaves us in the Christian church twirling our thumbs, accepting homosexuality, man. They trying to make pedophilia. They trying to say you can be born a pedophile, man. How does that even make sense? That's what happens when we trust our enemies, man.
Right.
We turn our backs from the Most High and we weaken ourselves, man.
Right.
You understand? The Bible says we're not supposed to join ourselves to them so that we'll be strong. So, I think First Ezra chapter 8 and 84.
So like, if I may, just quick question. I just thought about like how many of us actually been through like something that's traumatizing? You know what I'm saying? Like do you want to talk about it? You don't mind? Besides, boy, if I'm just curious to know, like, what's something that we've been through like that's traumatizing? Me personally, like, I had a tell you the short story, Bob Kashaw. I had an old iron, right? And my pops was like, "Hey, look, don't fool with that iron because the stitching cord is like the cord on it was messed up. We was poor as hell, right? So so you can see the wires in it. So I was like, shit, I want to be clean. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, I told you don't plug the iron in. I'm hard headed as hell. You know what I'm saying? So I go ahead and plug the iron in. You know what happened, right? When you don't listen. I just seen a big ass spark. So like it, I had my hand on it, burnt my damn hand. It took me about 3 years to get over ironing clothes. You know what I'm saying? And I was traumatized. You know what I'm saying? But I think about that and think about like what we seen the oppressor do to us as a nation of people.
Right.
And we pretend day in and day out like it don't matter to us. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something to forget about. When we look at the history of America, there are tons of stories that are told over and over and over again, police brutality, everything that we find out. But yet instead we find ourselves trusting in the oppressor and the things that he say he wants to do to us.
That's right.
So I just, just think about something that you were traumatized by. You don't fool with it. Think about the foods you don't eat. Like, I ain't talking about the pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. I'm talking about something your grandmother made you eat when you was, what they call it, castor oil, cod liver oil. To this day, you still like, God damn, I ain't eating that shit. You know what I'm saying? So why don't we be traumatized by the thing that the oppressor does to us?
Right.
And the things that we've seen him done by. Why don't we stand on that and say, you know what? No, I ain't fooling with you because of this.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We seen Trayvon Martin. We seen Sandra Bland. We seen, what's the brother? Michael Brown. We seen, who else? Philando Castile. Who else? George Stinney. How about what we seen? What we seen what they did to Christ. Right. You believe in the Bible, right? You believe what they did to our King YAHANNA. That was the ways of the oppressor. So why is it so hard for us to believe like we should be separating from our enemies, man? Why do we feel the need to always try to caress them and make them feel good?
Right.
They enter into a room and everybody be quiet. Don't talk like that. We gotta clean up the language. We can't say nigga or things like that when the oppressor enter into the room. We come in our ways to somebody who would never love us. That's right. Yet instead we still trying to find a way to get along with them and somehow survive. But the truth is, all we have to do is love each other. We got to love the thing that the Most High gave us and be obedient to that. Right. And so that way we'll stop being traumatized by the things we're not supposed to touch in the first goddamn place.
That's right.
You understand? So I was just I was traumatized as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. got Tourette's. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot.
Outside Christ, man. Absolutely right, man. We trim our ways to make our oppressor love us, man. Right. We start undercutting each other, man, for the sake of our oppressor. For what? You don't see them cutting each other down for the sake of a black or Hispanic. They throw us in the ghettos, man. They throw our babies in cages. Right. I'm gonna say that every class. They throw our babies in cages, man. They make us abort our babies. They tell us we can't have a good career, if we have children at a young age. Right. You understand? They throw the brothers in prison. Tell the sisters they don't need a man in the house. Right. Whole time, Susan over there, she got her mom and dad in the house. Right. They hate each other guts, but they stay in the house. They stay in the house together. And then soon as Susan go off to college, they get a divorce. Right. You understand? These are the things that they do to destroy us, man. Brothers grow up all the time with no fathers in the house. And then they end up on the streets, X, Y, and Z, and our oppressors saying, I don't know what's wrong with them. They're animals. Right. They don't want to do nothing. They don't want to work. Like, we don't have a fair chance, man. Right. You already got a 500-year head start, and you tell us to pull ourselves up by a bootstrap, but you don't give us the resources. You understand? We ain't got no boots. Right. How am I pull myself up by my bootstraps with no boots? As soon as I get some, you know, like get a little change to try to buy some boots, you trying to tax me for everything. Go ahead. Right. Good night, man. The Bible said never trust your enemies, man. Right. At no time, past or future, man. You're not supposed to trust them, man. Read on.
Though he humbled himself.
Oh, Salaki, let's get trust. Salaki. At no time, let's get trust. Salaki. We're going to break this thing all the way down, man. Go ahead, brother.
Trust. Firm belief in the reliability, truth, ability, or strength of someone or something.
Right. At no time you are supposed to rely or depend on your enemies, man. Right. You understand? Us not following the law, statutes, commandments, the Most High say we were going to go to them in want of all things, man. Right. In want of all things. Right? So in the I.S.U.P.K, we learning to separate ourselves from our enemies, man, and to depend on the Most High for all things. Commander YAHANNA is teaching us how to serve the Most High and to turn our backs on our enemies and to separate ourselves from America, man. Right. You understand? You have to take your spirit out of this place, man.
Yeah, I'm right.
You can never trust your enemy, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You have to stop the birthdays. Like, I don't know what the hell it is about a grown man trying to celebrate a birthday. That just don't even make sense to me, man. Right. You 30, 40 years old, mad because nobody recognized your birthday, man. Grow up.
Right.
Are you still a child, man? Christmas, you piling in the corner at your mama's house because she didn't get you a gift. You 29 years old. Socks in, right? Socks and drawers, man. You mad because nobody gave you a Christmas gift. Your mama mad because you didn't say Happy Mother's Day. She damn near dead anyway. Haven't you seen enough Mother Days? Like, have you had enough flowers? You want the same flowers every year, man? Like Asa Bunker, y'all was saying last night, how many times you gonna buy your dad the same tie?
Right.
How many times you gonna buy him? Like, it's tiring, man. You have to separate yourself from that stuff, man. Yeah, right. And us joining ourselves to our enemy, we never separate ourselves from that. You understand? The Bible says for us to not, at no time, rely on our enemies, man. Right. Trust our enemies, man. Read on.
For like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Break that down.
So like it says, like it says, you know, you got like that rusty, you got a tool in the toolbox. You know what I'm saying? That thing sit all day.
No, how it look though when you first bring it out?
That thing looks shiny as I don't know what.
Clean.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just how that
brand new
come up to you smiling. Hey, John, how you doing? You had a
right.
day to day. But as soon as he get a chance or opportunity,
right,
he looking on how he can, you know what I'm saying, overtake you or get you fired at your slave.
That's
you know
right, man.
So that's that wickedness that's showing forth, even though, you know what I'm saying, it might be a look like I said, the iron rusted. You know what I'm saying? Right. It looked shiny, it looked good. You know what I'm saying? But then again, that wickedness is still gonna show forth no matter what.
It's inevitable. It's gonna happen, man.
Right.
At some point, that new shiny thing, if a car. You get that brand new car, right? It's all shiny and clean. You love it to death. But then what happened? You leave it outside, right? The weather start getting to it.
Right.
The rain, snow, all that stuff. Start getting to it. Then what happened? That paint started to peel back a little bit.
That's right.
That rust started to show through, man. You understand? That wrench that you leave outside, that little rain get on it, you remove it by damn near the next day.
Right.
You move it and you got the little orange spot right there. That rust already setting in, man. it come fast, right? It come fast, man, and it's kind of hard to get rid of too. Right. That's the weakness of these bastards, man. Yeah, right. Like it's gonna show through. It's gonna happen, man. You just don't need to be around when it happens, because you need to be separated from them, man.
That's right.
It's a lot, man. You got a truth. Our boss said, whenever you expose your oppressor to the elements, his wickedness will show.
That's right, man.
Right. Damn right.
That's right. As soon as you go through something, man, you're going to see him there first. Right. That's what the Bible says, right? He's going to be there first. Go ahead.
Salaki, if I may, sir. And that's heavy you say that too, and what the trooper said, because, you know what I'm saying, if I may, you know, we be in the camp, and we sitting here, you know what I'm saying, teaching to our people. You know what I'm saying? Tell them to come in, follow our statutes of command, whatever. So happy the brother bringing out. And the first thing a devil love to say is, I love all y'all.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's that shininess he's showing right there. Right. But then again, like I otherwise say, prove that you're not like your forefather, Andrew Jackson.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And show us that you really do love us. We bring the scriptures out, you know what I'm saying? And we get to read it. And like we said, not love a word of deed and tongue, right. But in deed and truth. Mm-hmm. And then we get to reading the other one where he's supposed to get on the knees to kiss the, you know what I'm saying, the slaves or the boots of the slave. I ain't about to do that. That go that wickedness showing forth right there, man.
There you go. Salaki. It's something we all can relate to. Like same as we all, you know, throwing J's on each other, joking or whatever, right? Everybody, we just chilling, everybody laughing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody having a good time. But start talking about a white person if they in the room. Watch their whole countenance begin to change. They be about ready this goddamn cup. You understand? And once you make them turn red like this, I'm telling you, they never forget it. Right. And in their mind, they always trying to do something sneaky or underhanded to get you back. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's that wickedness. I mean, the rust that show forth. You understand? Right. You start joking about the white folk, man. They never forgive you for that.
Right.
And they turn red as a firecracker. They get all red. They get mad. They be trying to laugh it out, Balthazar one, but guess what? They don't forget how. Right. They don't forget. Trust and believe. That's right. You know, so they, oh yeah, bro, yeah. They the whole time they like, yeah, I'm gonna get this. Don't say.
That's crazy that you say that because they're my slaves. No, for real. So I'm my slave, right? So y'all know I'll be working like a damn dog, right? So I started calling out so I can take more classes, right? So my boss, my manager, came up to me one day. We always joke. We always joke all the time, white dude. So I started talking about him because his hairline kind of freaky, right? And he always looks the same dude to edge him up and it'd be like this. Crazy. I was talking crazy to him. But isn't it because at first he came to me, he's like, yo, I need you to work. I said, can't do it. And he's like, oh man. I was like, you need to fix that hairline while you trying to find somebody to work. Right. Ever since then, bro, like he broke me up twice since then. No. For nothing, yeah. Oh, man. Y'all were joking. Right. Yeah. Right. He broke me up twice, bro. All because I'm going to work overtime and I made fun of him, man. See, but it's like that's the oppressor though. Right. Anytime they're not the beneficiary of your hard work, you instantly become an enemy. You understand? Right. You think about the things that you give over to the entire earth. Let you stop giving that thing over and see what happens.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'll talk about the soldiers, like how much time and effort you running doing the PT test. Right. You know what I'm saying? Trying to become an NCO. Then you realize it's all a bunch of BS. Right. And once you realize that, you stop giving your love to that, and everybody seems like, wait a minute, they flip on you. Right. Mm-hmm. All the things, all the little favors you used to get, they go out the window. Right. And you start, damn, why you messing with me? Right. Go ahead. It's like even just being around them, like I shouldn't have been surprised because you know what I mean. I'm in the U.P.K. You feel me? Right. I shouldn't have been surprised, but I was still shocked like hell. I said, "Oh, this thing out for my neck." There you go. You know what I mean? But man, that's why it goes to show, man. Like this is our sweetness. You know what I mean? Like these are our light. You know what I mean? The scriptures are our light, man. You know what I mean? And without them, like the brother said, man, we walk the dead, walking through the dark.
Damn right. Man. Man, we can run that whole thing down, can't we? Yeah, good night. Come, go ahead.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. And thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away.
Damn. Who got it? You got it? Go ahead. Go ahead, soon to be officer.
Let's get it.
Salaki is he said, though he humble himself,
Uh-huh.
he's talking about like sometimes he might come to you like all nice and be like, work with that smile to entice you to bring you in, like he's a kind person, and go crouching. When I say crouching, it just makes me think of like a tiger, like he's sneaky, like he's trying to come after a prey or something like that. And it says, yet take good heed and beware of him. It's like telling you, it's like almost like we got an OG in the hood tell you don't go on that block because the dude's wild over there. So it's like take heed, go. It's like he's telling you take heed and beware of him, telling you like don't mess with that dude. He like robbing dudes or whatever.
They really got away with words.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he's saying like beware of him because you know he's a slimy person. And he say, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass. That's like,
What's that looking glass?
that one got me. Looking glass. What's the looking glass?
Go ahead.
So like the looking glass is basically like, you know, like it's something that you look through to see the future, so to speak. You know what I mean? It's something that you look through to tell what's gonna happen. Like a looking glass, like what a witch uses. She looks through the looking glass to see what's going on in the future. You know what I mean? Like this is heavy scripture. You know, I ain't gonna take the brother off his point, but this right here, man, like good night. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let him
Okay. Go ahead. Thank you.
He's saying when you're around him, know he's only looking, know he's only seeking to do you harm. Is that what it's saying when it's saying the looking glass? It says like seeing the future. Wipe the looking glass.
Go ahead.
So like I said, if I may, you know what I'm saying, metaphorically speaking, it's like, you know, when you clean that window with that Windex, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can see things
There you
clearly.
go.
You know what I'm saying? So you clearly see that this is your
right.
goddamn enemy, man.
There
You know what I'm saying? That rust that was on that your tool before, now that thing is shining, and so is that wickedness of that oppressor, man.
So like for me, y'all ever seen a scary movie?
Oh,
You know how all scary movies, somebody having sex in the car, right? And the windows get all fogged up,
right?
So you can't really see. So you so like a long time ago. say the windows get all fogged up, right? And you can't really see. You like, yeah, you having a good time inside, right? But you forget Freaky Jason outside,
right?
You mess around and wipe the glass. You know what I'm saying? Jason in there at the window, right? Your oppressor the same way.
That's right.
While you having a good time and enjoying yourself, not knowing what's going on in the world, you mess around and wipe the fog away. You like, oh,
right.
That's right.
That's you. Right. That I almost forgot you was out there.
Damn right. Damn right.
Yeah, you still the predator that I know you are.
Damn right.
Like you said, right?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You still seeking to destroy whatever your mission is.
Right.
We were having a good time in the car while we smoking weed, hot boxing, right? You roll down that goddamn window, it's the feds right there. Top, right? You see the blue lights, now you trying to go down the windows, right? That's that looking glass. No matter what you doing or whatever you're going through, you wipe that glass clean. Right. Put something like the brother said, wipe it clean. Then you able to see clearly what we're up against.
Right.
And what we're up against is what? That thing that's crouching.
Right.
That enemy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's never going to change. He's always outside of the yard in my neck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Always.
That's real heavy. That remind me of America, man. Like it remind me when Obama was in office.
Right.
You understand? The windows was all fogged up. Yeah. You couldn't see nothing, man. Having a great time. We got a black man in office, not knowing that Barack Obama was a damn heathen and he didn't give a damn about you.
That's right.
We having a good time though. But then when Donald Trump got in there, hang on now, we gotta wipe the glass. Who up there? We wiping the glass a little bit now.
Right.
We starting to see stuff starting getting revealed, man.
Right.
But guess what? We ain't wipe away all the rust, man. We ain't clean the window all the way for us to see clearly through.
Right.
Cause soon as Joe Biden got in there, the windows just fall right on up. They forgot to clean them.
Right.
You understand? We just right on back to sleep.
Right.
You understand? Like this America, man.
Damn right.
It's America. Them cops out there crouched down, waiting on a nigga to walk by, waiting on you to come down that street with your music too loud or your tent too dark, waiting on you to stand on the side of the block selling Lucy's, man. You understand? Like this is what happened. Like they are hunting us, man. And we choose to not wipe the looking glass.
Right.
Salakia. Read on.
Come, sir. It says, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away.
That's what happened when we trust them, man. We trust them and they lock us up or shoot us in our back, then we notice it. But we still don't do nothing about it.
Right.
We choose to turn our eye to it, man. That's what the brothers in the I.S.U.P.K are trying to get blacks and Hispanics to understand. We trying to get blacks and Hispanics to wipe the whole window, man.
Right.
You can't just wipe one little spot and look through that. No, you can't even see everything, man. Right. You got to clean up. Go ahead, brother.
Salaki, if I may. I didn't want to keep interrupting
no,
you.
You too hard.
But you know what I'm saying? That remind me of Dylan Roof. You know what I'm saying? Because,
that's right.
You know, the Christian church just knew. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, that shiny tool.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying? Dylan Roof walk in the church and we loving everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Welcoming him instead of how we doing the I.S.U.P.K, patting the brother down before he even get to the door. You know what I'm saying? And so they sitting here welcoming him. And then once he finally, that guard got let down, he started murdering brothers and sisters, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's that wickedness that was showing forth, man.
Go ahead, brother.
Like I gotta appreciate for what you were talking about, that sleep, man.
Go ahead.
I was studying like 2 weeks ago and I ran across it, but it's Proverbs 20 and 13. It says, "Love not sleep, lest thou come to poverty. Open thine eyes, and thou shalt be satisfied with bread." You know what I mean? Like we blind to this, man. We blind to this. Even though it's right in front of us, we still act like we can't see it. You know what I mean? Like love not thy sleep, man. Don't love this sleep, man. You know what I mean? It's comfortable, but don't love it, man.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
Rob was blind while we sleep.
That's
Right.
Good night. You got something, my thing?
Nah, I would say that was big.
Oh, okay. Oh, man.
This is our sweet love.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 12. Verse 12. The book Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 12. Says, set him not by deep.
Set him what?
Not by deep.
Don't like, you can't be friends with him, man.
Right.
You can't sit at the same table with him.
Right.
You understand? Like, don't invite him to your house. You don't go to his. Don't, like, I know my brother say you make a joke. You can't make jokes with them, man.
Right.
You make one wrong joke.
Right.
The whole slave getting shot up.
Right.
Think I'm playing, man.
Right.
I was in East South military, man. It was this one little Edomite, man. Everybody used to mess with, joking with him and everything. He laughing, like you know, he enjoying it. Right. He made jokes back, man. They did that them room checks. Guess what? They found a whole hit list in their joint, man.
What?
Without even like straight up, man. They found a whole hit. Man, I'm serious. They found a whole hit list in there, man. This who you going to the range with. This is who you giving weapons to, man. This who have access to dad's gun locker. This is who we dealing with, man. The same people that took over Capitol Hill, man.
Right.
These are people blacks and Hispanics choose to sit by or allow to sit by them, man.
Right.
Not knowing that wickedness is about to come out.
Damn right.
Go ahead, brother.
It's Salaki too. And these are the people that are making decisions about our lives.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When we talking about the people who stormed Capitol Hill, they wasn't just, some of them were former Joes and stuff like that. But then you do the research, and the other ones that was actually leading the people inside of the Capitol, whatever.
Right.
These were business owners.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These were, you know what I'm saying, local and state politicians and things, you know what I'm saying, supporters. All of it.
Man.
Wickedness, man. From top to bottom.
Thank you.
Damn right, man. These are the so-called policemen, man.
Yeah.
The leaders, you know, people who supposed to protect and serve.
Right.
These are the people we letting lead us, man.
Right.
You got more on that, brother?
Common concept.
Go ahead.
It says, lest
Uh-huh.
when he hath overthrown thee.
When he what?
Hath overthrown thee.
What happened to the Native Americans, man?
Overthrown thee.
You see? This is what happened to our brothers and sisters, man. When they tried to so-called when they tried to help these devils when they first got over here so that they could survive through the winter, man. Right. They overthrew them, man.
Damn right.
Brother just brought out last night. It was like 1300, 13,000, something like that.
Right.
Dead Native Indian children, man.
Right.
This is what happens when we try to join our oppressor, man.
Damn right.
This is what happened when we try to join ourselves with our slave master, man. The Lord said that our slave master is our enemy, man.
Right.
He said we're gonna be sold to our enemies, man.
Right.
Do me a favor, get me that precept, man, and Deuteronomy. Get me that precept, man. The Lord said he was gonna sell it, like we were gonna be sold to our enemies, man. We came over here on them cargo slave ships and were sold to our enemies, man. So why the hell would we try to sit them next to us? That don't even make sense, man.
I got you.
Go ahead, brother.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Uh-huh.
And the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt again.
The Most High gonna bring us into bondage again. All Egypt means is bondage, man.
Right.
The word Egypt just means bondage. He said he was gonna bring us into bondage again, which we are in America. Right. Go ahead.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Them cargo slave ships that we got over that we came over here in. Go ahead.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
That homeland that we had, we will never see it again. Go ahead.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
All right, there that go. Go ahead.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
To who?
Unto your enemies.
Your friends.
Unto your enemies.
The man you should sit by.
Unto your enemies.
We were sold to our enemies, man.
Right.
We were sold to our enemies, man. The water. The oppressor is our enemy, man.
Yeah, right.
Our slave master is our enemy, man. He not our friend, man.
Right.
It's sure the iron rusted, man.
Damn right.
That's that. We can't sit them by us, man. We're not supposed to join ourselves to them, man.
Right.
You understand? We die when we join ourselves to our enemies, man.
Damn right.
Oh, so like I asked you for that other precept too in Ezra. First Ezra chapter 8, verse 84, man. Let's get that one too, man. The Lord said we're going to be sold to our enemies, man. We try to join ourselves to a people who has no love for us. A people who don't give a damn about the lives of blacks and Hispanics, man. And we serve in their militaries, man. We fight in their wars, and they still don't give a damn about us, man.
Right. All right.
Go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
Verse Ezra.
8,
verse 24.
Verse 84. Verse 84. So like it. Go ahead.
The book of Ezra, so like the book of Ezra, chapter 8, verse 84. Therefore, now shall ye not join your daughters unto their sons.
We're not supposed to join them, man.
Right.
We're not even supposed to give our daughters to them. Go ahead.
Neither shall ye take their daughters unto your sons.
We're not even supposed, like, that right there goes both ways, man. We're not supposed to join them, man. They not supposed to sit with us, man.
Right.
You understand? A lot of people don't know, like, how did Job lose everything? Go ahead.
By disobeying the Lord.
How? What did he do? Let's go to the book of Job. We're not supposed to join ourselves with them, man. Job was a. Let's start at the beginning real quick.
Where at the beginning, sir?
The first verse.
The book of Job, chapter 1, verse 1. There was a man in the land of Uz, whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared the Most High and eschewed evil.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 2.
So Job was a perfect man, man.
Right.
He had everything, man. Job lost everything because he kept the company of people he wasn't supposed to keep company with, man.
Mm.
You understand? That can be found at the end in verse chapter 42. That could be found over there. I'm gonna jump back to my topic though. But yeah, you can read that one on your own. Verse 42, Job lost everything because he kept company with people he was not supposed to keep company with.
Right.
And the Lord punished him for that.
That's right.
You understand? Jim Hyman did a very, very beautiful breakdown on this story. Where we were? We was at First Ezra. You still got that? Are we done? That was it? That was the end of 84? All right, let me see. Read 85. Go ahead.
Verse 85.
Uh-huh.
Moreover, ye shall never seek to have peace with them.
You should what?
Never seek to have peace with them.
What it say? Never trust thine enemy? Right? You should never seek to have peace with them, man. Go ahead.
Salakia, Black Lives Matter.
Hands up, don't shoot.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Brother be on it, man. Brother be on it, man. You ain't supposed to seek peace with them, man.
That's right.
Drop that. Let me get back to Ecclesiasticus. I'm getting off my topic. Salaki. But if you read the book of Job, man, like Jeremiah Hyman gonna be down, what is it, next Thursday? Right. Next Thursday, asking for that breakdown. If you want it, asking for that breakdown, man. It was a very beautiful breakdown. Where we at? Verse 12, I think. Yeah, verse 12.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 11, verse 12. Set him not by thee.
Yeah.
Lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place.
Right. That's what he did with the Native Americans, right? He overthrew them, and then what? He stood up in their place on their land, man, acting like it was his. Tell them to go back to where they came from. The Hispanics. They was here first. You understand? Like, this was ours first, man. This was ours first, man. Go back to where you came from. Like, blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, the Israelites was here first, man. Right. So how they gonna say go back? Like, they overthrew our people and then tried to stand in our spot. Right. The Jews trying to act like they us. Right. The Jewish man, Salaki, my bad. Yeah. The Jewish man trying to act like they us. They try to and can't even do it right. That don't even make sense, man. You got more on that, brother? Go ahead.
Neither let him sit at thy right hand.
There you go. Don't sit at that table with him, man. Don't let him sit by you, man. Like, don't break bread with this man. However way you wanna roll it up. Pause. No, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say good night. Somebody be like, yeah, they was talking about rolling up. Nah. However you want to, however you want to break it down, man, you have to keep your distance from this person, man. This man is your enemy, man. You're not supposed to trust him. Read on.
Lest he seeks to take thy seat.
Right.
And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith.
Bruh, they looking like our enemies, they were looking to overtake us, man. And now they trying to stand in our spot. You understand? What how I said, it's a saying Native Americans, they say that the Native Americans say that when the white man got here, they had the land and the white man had the Bible. They looked up, the white man had the land and they had the Bible. Mm. They overthrow us and they try to take our place, man. Why did the Native Indians even come over here? Why did the Hispanics, Native Indians, why did they even come over here? Go ahead.
Oh, fleeing from the oppressor.
But like it's a reason they came over here.
To separate.
Yeah, to separate. But what are we trying to do today? What are we doing today? Why are we in here? Go ahead, brother.
It's like together.
And do what?
And accept.
So they came over here so that they could serve the Most High, man. That's why they came over here, so that they could serve the Most High. Christopher Columbus and them hunted them down, man, using the Apocrypha. Our brothers and sisters came over here to serve the Most High the correct way, man. You understand? And they got overthrown. Right? So like it, getting off topic again. Good night. Read on, brother. Verse 13.
Verse 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with the serpent?
Right. Who gonna pity you if you playing with the snake, man?
Right.
You playing with your enemies, like what you think gonna happen?
Right.
What happened if you playing with a dog down the street that you don't know? Should I feel bad? I don't feel bad for Edomite when he jump out the building trying to commit suicide and don't die. Right. Should I pity him? You did it.
Right.
You knew what you was getting into when you was about to jump. Right. You knew there's a chance that I might not die. Yeah. So like it. You know. So like it. You're not gonna feel bad for that little Indian man sitting up there playing that flute and that snake come out of that. You're not gonna feel bad if he get bit, man.
Right.
He did it. Yeah. Go ahead, brother.
Or any such as come nigh wild beasts.
Verse
14. So one that goeth to a
so like that crocodile hunter, man. I didn't feel bad for him. Right. I didn't feel bad for him when he got hit by that stingray, man. You did it. Right. You can't nigh into this beast, man. You did this to yourself, man. Go ahead.
It's a lot if I may, otherwise. It was a pastor. I think it was a Hamite as well. He was baptized in the water. That was with crocodile, and the crocodile came and bit him.
How you feel bad for that, man?
Right.
The Lord has put a clear separation between us and our oppressors.
That's right.
He's put a clear separation between what we're supposed to do, how we're supposed to behave and act. You understand? And how like we not supposed to behave.
Right.
Things we not supposed to do. You understand? So should somebody feel bad for you? Like, nigga, you sell drugs, you're gonna get locked up.
Right.
You're gonna get shot. Do I have to feel bad for you doing something? If you know that it's wrong? Your oppressor know what can happen when he plays with a snake.
Right.
He knows what happens when he plays with a stingray.
Right.
That pastor know now what happens when he dipping people in alligator infested water.
Right.
So like it. That man getting hit by that stingray is still hilarious to me, man. Oh my goodness. That cat weighs a punk ass stingray. You got taken out by a stingray. So like it. Read on, brother. Verse 14.
So one that goeth to a sinner
and
is defiled with him and his sins,
right?
Who will pity?
Right. Like, who got me? Go ahead, brother.
Salaki, sir, if I may. You know what I'm saying? It's like a brother going, knowing he about to hit a lick. You know
Go
what
ahead.
I'm saying? And this brother, you know already. You got that gut feeling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That I shouldn't be doing this. You know what I'm saying? So like it says, one who goes with the sinner, you know this brother's about to commit a crime or a sin.
Right.
You still go with him. You know what I'm saying? It says it's defiled with him and his sin. So you get defiled when you get sent to jail, man, and probably put under the jail.
That's right.
Or defiled when that brother that you're trying to rob shoots back and kill both of y'all.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, and then it says, who will pity him? So again, why I feel sorry for you knowing that what you was getting yourself into was evil and wicked.
You know
what
the
I'm saying?
consequence, like you know the outcomes
Right.
the judgment that could come with that.
Right.
Like, why do it?
Right.
You understand? Like, what was that first verse in Psalms that we brought out? When the verse where it was saying, for our understanding, so like
through that precepts, I
the
get
precept, right? Like, brother, that's why that's why we have to get in here, man.
Right.
That's why we have to learn the truth of this Bible, man, and stop choosing them false ways, man. You understand? Nobody pities a man who chooses an evil way, man.
Right.
Like, you know the outcome of it. You don't have to, like, I knew this in the world.
Right.
I knew it was certain things that if I did, the outcome of it probably wouldn't be pretty.
That's right.
You think anybody felt bad if I did something and the outcome wasn't pretty? No. Because as soon as you do it, what you gonna do afterwards? What do you think after you do it?
Right.
I don't know why the hell I did that.
It's like, if I may, I don't want, you know what I'm saying? I remember Officer Zanyala was bringing it out, you know what I'm saying? A brother that sit here and do all this, biggest dope dealer, this and that. As soon as he getting put in them handcuffs, the first thing he do is put his head down. You know what I'm saying? Which he already know, man.
You already know, man.
Come.
You already know, man. Go ahead, brother. I know you had something.
Oh, Salaki. So I was gonna say that verse reminds me of I don't know if y'all seen it's an old Boys in the Hood.
Come.
He was riding in the car because after they shot his homeboy,
and
he was gonna ride out. He said, "Let me out."
Right.
And then it showed at the end of the movie where the brother that actually went and did the action wound up getting killed.
See?
After that.
Like, bro, it like judgment comes. The judgment is gonna come. Like, the Lord is gonna send the judgment. You may get away today, but the judgment coming, man. It may be tomorrow, maybe next year. You like, regeneration does exist.
That's right.
You understand? People do have kids.
Right.
You understand? When the Lord get to you, man, goodness gracious, third and fourth generations, punish you into the third and fourth generation?
Right.
Good night.
Right.
The Lord ain't letting you off the hook. Easy, brother. You do that goddamn crime, that judgment is coming.
That's right.
You understand? Like, sheesh. Good night. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 15.
For
a while he will abide with thee.
But
if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry.
Right. Like, that friend, man. Oh, go ahead, brother. I know you got it. Them wheels turning up there.
Oh, okay.
I heard it.
Okay. It says, for a while he will abide with thee. You know what I'm saying? So, again, like we said, you know, he all sugar, honey, iced tea, and giggles. You know what I'm saying? And you kicking it with him. You know what I'm saying? It's having a good time. But it says, but if thou begin to fall, you know what I'm saying? So, he up here getting the benefits from you. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to say earlier, America gets that benefits from you putting your blood, sweat, and tears and working for them. But when you can't do nothing for them in your old age, they don't give a damn about you no more.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Then it says, again, like I said, he will not tarry. So he done got what he needed to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? So now that he done got what he needed to get out of it, he's like, man, I don't need you no more, man.
Think about we used to have classes at the library, man.
Right.
You see all them vets out there homeless, man. America got what they wanted from them, man.
That's it.
They done got what they wanted from them. Now these brothers out here homeless, man. Asking for change, man. After they done fought to keep this stinking hellhole safe. You understand? Like, getting dogs sicked on them, man. Not even like, and we don't even have to use the military avenue. Just black people as a whole, man.
Right.
Building this hellhole. Native Americans, Hispanics, Hispanics working them fields, man. All throughout a pandemic. Don't even get a rest. 30 minutes of freaking shade. Me and my rib was outside the other day and it was freaking hot. We went up under that tree and I was like, I remembered that story.
Right.
I remember that story. I was like, yo, it's probably like 3 degrees cooler under here.
Right.
You walk right back in the sun. It's just like you never even walked in the shade.
Right.
Like, they tarry with us, like they abide with us as long as we doing something that benefits them. But as soon as we say, nah, I don't want pork, I ain't eating pork, I ain't celebrating Christmas, X, Y, Z. Nah, I don't want nothing to do with you, man. As soon as you tell your child, stop hanging with Timmy, stop laughing at Timmy, next thing you know, Timmy trying to fight him. You crack one joke on your boss, he want to write you up now. At first, he about it with you when you was doing something that made him look good. Because I guarantee you, you working, who gonna get the raise first? He come like he the one scheduling you to work, right? John just making it happen. He got all of them here today. They must really like working for you. I'm gonna give you a raise. Guess what? Once he get that promotion and that raise, guess where you gonna be? And guess what he gonna do? Well, I need you to work a little harder. He wants you to work harder. This could be you. That's what he said. You can do it too. But as soon as you tell that joke, nah, man, I don't want to fool with that.
Right.
I'm just gonna shoot up the job now. So go ahead, brother.
Verse 16.
An
enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips.
He speaks sweetly with his lips. How he speaks sweet with their lips, man? Yeah, go ahead. I know you got it. Go ahead.
Speaking sweetly with his lips, something I can relate to would be like, I love.
All right, Salaki. My bad, brother. Salaki, brother. What's your name? Tevin. How would your enemy speak sweet with his lips, Tevin? Young man, Tevin.
Making you feel comfortable, making you feel like you need it, making you feel like you're important.
But like, what's something he would say?
Ask you how your day going. Let you feel like you're in control. Like they would, like, well, I'm gonna let you do this.
Right.
And really, they already had in their mind, oh, if I tell them to do this, then they getting you to work, but they making you feel like, oh, it's an option.
Right.
So basically, just trying to befriend you, or they'll, I guess I can say it from what we go through as in, try to be hip with us. As far as in trying to steal things from us, but at the same time, it's okay for them to do it, but if we do it, it's wrong.
Right. Damn right. Give him a hand, man. Damn right, brother. All over it. Go ahead, brother.
I got a precept. Matthew 10:16.
Go ahead.
Behold, I send forth as sheep in the midst of wolves.
Be
ye therefore wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like everything the brother said is heavy, man, because like wise as a serpent, wise as they are. You know what I mean? Like these people are wise, man, and they use our scriptures against us. You know
That's right, man.
They're wise as a serpent, man. And it's like we fall for those smooth words, you know what I mean? Because it sounds good to us. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you a raise in 6 months. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you that. But as soon as that outside nigga get out of line, 10 lash. You know what I mean?
So like if I may, what he said was so heavy because he was like, he said they try to be hip with us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the oppressor.
Right.
Hey, yo, what's up, my man? What's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? And we're like, oh, this white boy cool, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you start letting him in, he start dressing, I got me a sister girl. Yeah, till you get what he want. Till you get ahead. Until you begin to, it's all cool until you start wanting to get your thing together. You understand? Right. You know what I'm saying? You could be a soldier, like you're a soldier in the military. Let your PT test outdo his PT test. Let you mess around and get promoted before he get promoted. Now you know what I'm saying. We don't ask brothers to stay in the military in the UPK. We ask, man, you you pick your side, man. Let the devil have their military, man.
That's right.
But while you in there, you begin to see little subtle things in it that make you realize this ain't a place for a black man.
That's right.
This ain't a place for a Hispanic man.
Right.
Because no matter what you deal with on that level, you're fighting them on all fronts.
That's right.
You fight your NCOIC, then he got somebody over him. You got a colonel. How far we think we gonna get? The military was built on oppression. You understand?
Right.
And we just talk about just things in general. When you're dealing with the oppressor, it's all fun and games until you start to wake up.
Right.
You understand? You dealing with your oppressor. I remember when Trayvon Martin first popped off. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? You think any of them said anything about Trayvon Martin? Right. No, brother, I feel you. I feel what you're going through. How the hell you feel what I'm going through? Because we're talking about it. You understand? Because we are the one making a fuss about it. If you feel what I feel too, then you shouldn't you be talking about it?
Right.
They're not talking about the things that we talk about and what we go through as a nation of people. You think they talking about Jerome getting locked up? They sitting at home trying to figure out how do we get drugs off the street.
Right.
We should be figuring out how do we get the drugs in the first goddamn place.
Right.
Why are we so destroyed that we feel like drugs is the way out of this hellhole that we living in? Right. It's because of what they laid down for us to get trapped in. You understand?
That's right.
All of it is a game. But once you, like you said, like the brothers, that was a beautiful word. He said, befriend.
That's right.
Like, and they befriend us on all fronts. You think BET is owned by black folks, and when it's not.
That's right.
You understand? We think all this rap music and all these videos is something that we push. We don't own none of the entertainment business.
That's right.
None of it. None of the movie business. So while we think movies are made for us to be like, oh wow, that's Wakanda. Yeah, niggas are running around here talking about Wakanda forever. You know what I'm saying? Mess up. Not. It's a fictional place that we can't go. And look who came in and tried to save Wakanda, Captain America. Ain't that something? Like it's built on all fronts for us to fall asleep in their care while they continually assault us on all fronts, man.
That's right.
So, Tawar, brother.
Tawar, man. He broke down the second part too. Go ahead.
So like, I was gonna say what's so heavy about what he was talking about was I don't know if y'all seen it, but what's that way? The press that he was boxing.
Blake.
They had an interview. You know how they had the interview before they fight.
Right.
And the dude said something else. It caught me when I seen it on social media. He said, "Do the people that you grew up with dress like how you dress?"
Right. He couldn't say
that.
Right.
Yeah. Dang.
And it just shows how it shows how the oppressor tries to like emulate you to bring you in for his benefit.
That's right.
To make himself. So he's probably hanging around these rappers, these black rappers, and trying to make himself look good to benefit off of them. But then at the same time, he's making fun of his opponents, which are majority black or whatever.
Right.
And everybody's still like thinking he's cool and hit to our culture type stuff. And it's just crazy how that
like the age old them calling you the monkey in the room.
Yeah.
Right.
The monkey. No,
yeah, right.
It's on all levels. You got to remember it's an assault against you.
That's right.
Against us as a people. You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying? Even if you say you're the strongest. When he what's I can't think of the dude's name. Logan Paul. Jake Paul.
Yeah.
When he fought Mayweather, he was just happy to be in the ring with you.
Right.
I wouldn't have given the devil the opportunity.
That's right.
Right.
Because Floyd got 40 million, but you just gave him 10 million for that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Get that.
Yeah,
You could have
nice.
given it to somebody, give it to the UPK here.
That's
right.
right. Damn right.
Yeah, right.
I'll fight for it.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
Nah, he in it.
Nah, man. The brother hit. Go ahead.
I did want to add. So when you say speak sweet to you,
Uh-huh.
I grew up in Florida, so like all my life when I was growing up, like teachers, people in the community, like growing up with my family on drugs and everything, they look at me like a project.
Right.
They look at me like a project because it looked good. When I know the whole time, they don't really care about what my future was going to be.
That's right.
But them thinking I was sweet and them trying to, like I told you, like them trying to use that. Like he'll tell you, I get in trouble every day.
Right.
In their eyes, though, but I feel like I'm not doing wrong.
Right.
Like I told them the other day, they can't break. We can't. I'll be pushing us all day.
Right.
I don't care. If you're not gonna break me like that. I done been through too much physically and mentally. That's just where my head at.
Mm-hmm.
So
my hand, man. You know what I'm saying?
when it comes to them trying to speak sweet to me, it never resonated with me.
Right.
I use that to get to where I want to be.
Right.
If you meet anybody and they tell you about me, they say, "Oh, he's smart." Nah, I just made sure the teachers like me. To me, when I was growing up and all that stuff was happening, I'm pretty sure I told this story like with my family being on drugs. I got hit by a train when I was 3 years old, and just going through a whole bunch of mentally and physically things. People stealing $20 out my jaws, like living in the crack. I was like, all the stuff that's going on now, it just don't faze me. So I just be trying to tell them like, LT Banks coming up talking all that. I be zoning out 24/7.
Right.
I'm just they trying to use me and I'm trying to use them. So it's chess.
Right.
But at the same time, like I told you, like I was telling him today, like we don't get the shot. I ain't gotta be in the army. So I'm like, I feel like even if I was to get kicked out of my eyes, God got a better plan for me. So I'm not worried.
That's right. Damn right. Yeah, came to the right place because brothers in here is not gonna speak sweet to you just to get something. You understand? Like we gonna tell you the truth, brother. Like that you gonna hear la you know what I'm saying? Like you get in all black, going through Hebrew Academy, you gonna hear drop, you know, but brothers doing stuff in here out of love, man.
That's right.
Out of care, like we care for our brothers in here. We're not gonna speak sweet to you just to befriend you and then overthrow you.
Right.
You understand? Like you came to the right spot, brother. I knew you was sitting up there in that upstairs, and we down here. Like I knew it wasn't gonna last long. You had two brothers prophesy that you were gonna sit down in this class. Just last week? Yeah. And now look at you today, sitting here in this class, man, listening to the priests and prophets of the Most High, man. You understand? Like, just stick it here, man. Stick around. Wipe that looking glass, brother.
Right.
Wipe that looking glass.
Right.
You understand? You broke down the second half of the scripture. I'm gonna let you read it. Go ahead. Verse 16.
An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips.
Go ahead.
But in his heart,
in his mind, go ahead.
He imagineth how to throw thee into a pit.
They imagining how to throw you in a pit, man. Right. They speaking sweetly to you with their lips, but in their mind, they trying to overthrow you, man. Right. You understand? Yeah. And they mind, they trying to figure out how can I get these people syphilis? Right. How can I get them AIDS? Right. How can I put crack in their communities? Right. You understand? How many crack houses can I put on this block? Right. Where can I draw this red line? You understand? These are the things that they think about while they speaking sweetly with their lips, man. You understand? Right. Come. Planned Parenthood, man. These are the things that we face. Telling brothers they can't go back and fix their neighborhoods up once they make it in the league.
Right. So, if I may, Salaki, anybody know what ABC store stands for? What is it? Alcohol, beverage control? Nah, that's close. Mm-hmm. What you got?
I don't know, sir.
ABC store, y'all know what the ABC store is, right?
Come.
The liquor store, right? You know what it stands for? You know what it stands for? Only black communities. So you right with it. Okay. But I'm saying, when we talk about the premise of it, it's like you go out to some of them neighborhoods out there, like Gates Ford and Kings Grant. You don't see no liquor stores. Nobody near them jumpers. All black. You go to Raleigh and you go out there in certain places out there in Raleigh. You don't see no liquor stores out there. Huh?
It's a like it. If I may, it ain't even one outside my neighborhood. I gotta go down the street to get to the liquor store. Right outside the apartments.
Oh man. Good night.
Like, so lucky, my bad. Go ahead,
No, I was just saying, like, on every front, it's all a game for us to
fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? You did with the oppressor. Anything you want. What do you want, buddy? Right. You need something, my friend? Nah, man, I'm trying to change my life. Man, you only got one life. Live it.
YOLO.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Good night.
You're dealing with pain and suffering as a nation of people. These are the sweet words, and it's just like it's a pit. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, we talk about the pits, and we talk about like if there was 10 snakes in the pit, right? And 2 of them were poisonous, and the rest of them was none unpoisoned, right? Would you let me push you in that pit? Why not? There's only 2 snakes in that poison.
We better play with fire.
So that's what we do in this empire. We're in a pit, and we got some snakes in there just being snakes, and then you got some that are really coming to harm.
That's right.
You understand? Either way, I don't want to be in the goddamn pit.
Right.
I'd rather not listen to the smooth words.
That's right.
I'd rather walk around the goddamn pit.
Right.
And that's what these laws, statutes, and commandments allow us to do.
That's right.
Being obedient to this Bible allows us to walk around the pit, let alone deal with snakes.
Right.
That's why we're supposed to be separate in the first goddamn place.
Right.
You understand? That's it.
Damn right, man. Give a prophet a hand, man. That brother broke that thing down nice, man. Good night. You got more on that, brother?
He will weep with his eyes.
Uh-huh.
But if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood.
Damn. There you go.
That's it, man.
There you go, man. This go ahead.
It's a lock here, if I may. Again, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because, and that's so heavy because, again, with that Black Lives Matter, you know what I'm saying? They was doing the riots and all that, but they was the same ones that was setting up the bricks and the guns in the alley for us, you know what I'm saying, to do that. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, like you said, he was sitting here trying to weep with his eyes like he feel for our loss with George Floyd. You know what I'm saying? But again, he wasn't satisfied with that blood because he wanted more blood. So like
he wasn't. Because what, like the next day they killed another brother?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine all like it's oh man. It's a long list of brothers and sisters that been murdered by these beasts, man. And they still not satisfied, man.
Right.
You go ahead.
Like just to break the scripture down, you talking about something that we can like. I like to do it so we can see it. You ever see like a baby crying? Like baby, like they see them on it. Right. That's like the oppressor.
That's right.
They ain't crying. As soon as you put your guard down, I'm gonna cut your goddamn throat. You know what I'm saying? Just like most subtle beast of the field.
Right.
And you dealing with a beast, that's what you gotta think of. They always in their primal state of
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right, man.
They always in beast mode, you know what I'm saying?
Not.
Go ahead. I know you had your hand up.
Like this, I was gonna say this kind of correlates with Officer Bakiel was bringing out yesterday with our native brothers, and how like the Trail of Tears and all the genocide with the Native Americans. And then after that, they still continue to try to oppress those people and put them in these schools.
Right.
And kill them until like it's just like crazy to me, like that thirst for blood. Even after they got their blood, they got their was that pound of flesh.
Right.
Right.
They still want more. They want your babies now. They want everything from you.
Right.
And they still not satisfied. That just describes the oppressor just wholeheartedly.
The Bible calls this man the most subtle beast, man.
Right.
It calls him that for a reason, man.
That's right.
Like you ever a shark, right? When do a shark actually attack? Go ahead.
Smell blood or the blood in the water.
It's right. The blood, right? They nick you, the blood come out like, oh, now I'm attacking, right? You think the shark just going, oh, but I made you bleed and walk away? No. It want more and more. A pit bull. They say them dogs go crazy as soon as they taste blood. They say once they get that taste of blood, that's when they start going crazy. I don't know. I'm not a dog expert, but that's what they say. That's how. That's these people, man.
Right.
You understand? Like they got that first taste of blood, and like now it's just I have to have more. They just keep going for more and more and more, man.
Right.
And they're not satisfied with it. Like
Oh man. Salaki. Come. We're going over the time. With that, pass the class. Come. You know what I'm saying? Like these devils is not satisfied with blood, man. You understand? Like it's just it ain't no end to it, man.
Right.
There's no end to it at all, brother. Verse 17 said, if adversity come up, it's like if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. That's exactly what I was just saying a while ago. Like, bro, like anything happen, you're gonna find the oppressor there first, man.
Right.
You're gonna find him there first. Like, before you even have a chance to call 911, you see the police pulling up. You understand? Like, they already ride the neighborhoods. As soon as anything happens, they right there. You understand? Like, these are the people that we put over us, man. As soon as adversity hit, they already there. They was waiting on you, man. Because they preyed on the lives of blacks and Hispanics, man, and they not satisfied with our blood, man.
Right.
They are not satisfied with the blood of blacks and Hispanics, man. They just have to keep shedding our blood and killing us, man. You understand? And it's a game that has no end, man. And with that, I'm gonna pass the class to precinct officer Baltazar.
This is the item. I.S.U.P.K security announcement. We are the I.S.U.P.K started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rules for new brothers and sisters entering the class. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They have to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which a brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother or sister will give permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is commandments. Numbers 18 to 21. Malachi 3, 8 through 10. Means 10th in the Hebrew, Ma'ashura. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or the teacher. Priest funds, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like.
Convocation is next Monday.
Holy convocation is next Monday. I think.
Memorial blowing of the trumpets. What is it? Monday, September 6th is mandatory, so everybody got to be there.
With that, men of Israel, one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Madu. Madu Shabbat. Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Sorry. Men of Israel, give her one courtesy salute to the sister. Sister, please stand. Men of Israel, Madu Shabbat. Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Yamta. Oh, so you say Yahweh, Shamar, Al, Atah, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. With that, Yamta.
Yeah, man. You had to
Well, you in there, ain't you, cuz? Huh? Where them black boots at, G? What size you with, cuz? Oh, me. Yeah, he trapped, cuz. Right.
That's scary, my nigga.
Everybody he in the snares now.
That's the wall, man. That's the wall.
He need guidance.
Right.
He need guidance. Stronger than me. Niggas stronger than me. That's what he needs.
Shit, man. The angels rejoice by you walking in the class. Yeah, that's what the scripture says.
Priest and prophet of the Lord, gotta teach the people, exposing all the lies with the truth. Now they can see the evil, we the lost children of the Lord. YAHANNA, chopping heads off with my sword. Holy Bible, one west, one west, one west, one west, one west, till they bury me. One west, one west, yeah, one west, one west, one west, till they bury me. I'm really for my people, y'all just playing games. I'm all about the truth, we are not the same. I'ma shoot it to you straight, with a little slave. U.P.K, I finished, bitch, yeah, you know the name. Started on the streets back in '69. Read it in the records, now I want what's mine. Came up from the dust, now you see the shine. Ain't no cowards in my camp, all we know is grind. Priest and prophet of the Lord, gotta teach the people, exposing all the lies with the truth. Now they can see the evil, we the lost children of the Lord. YAHANNA, chopping heads off with my sword. Holy Bible, one west, one west, one west, one west, one west, till they bury me. One west, one west, one west, one west. Hey. Well, it's verse 2 when it's game time. Shield of David, no game sign. Let the truth that we bring in you. Chain of the spirit, we breaking loose. Repent for your sins and from within. Become a new man and then you stand. For all the people who need you. Damn right we gon' teach you. Cause the preacher man be lying. Telling all them lies. But he still wants your ties. For the new car he drive. It's not time that we wake up. Ain't no devil gon' save us. All we need is the truth. 144 in them boots. Priest and prophet of the Lord, gotta teach the people, exposing all the lies with the truth. Now they can see the evil, we the lost children of the Lord. YAHANNA, chopping heads off with my sword. Holy Bible, one west, one west, one west, one west, one west, till they bury me. One